Here's a sentence that should scare anyone deploying AI. It follows the rules 99% of the time. That sounds like an A grade, but run 10,000 tasks through it and it just broke the rules 100 times today and it will do it again tomorrow. AI doesn't follow rules. It takes the likely path, and sometimes the likely path is a shortcut. We are handing AI real jobs now, handling customer records, drafting emails, and touching payment systems. Yet the safety plan almost everywhere is just a sentence in a prompt. Never expose personal data, or always get approval first. That sentence feels like a rule, but it isn't. It's a suggestion competing with everything else in the model's context, and the math of how often it loses is the whole problem. Picture a brilliant, fast intern who is desperate to finish the task. You tell them always to go through the approvals desk. 99 times out of 100 they do, but one busy afternoon, the desk has a queue, the deadline is close, and there's an unlocked side door that gets it done in seconds. They take it. They aren't malicious or in their head, even disobedient, just efficient. That is an AI model. It isn't following your instruction. It's predicting the most likely way to get to done. If the compliant path is long, redact this, request approval, use the sanction system, and the shortcut is short. Then statistically, the shortcut wins. The model is simply doing exactly what it always does, taking the highest probability route. This highlights the fundamental difference. Nobody explains. A model is probabilistic. Give it the same input twice and you can get two different answers. It gives you confidence, never certainty. It can be argued with, pressured, confused, and tricked because it reads language and weighs it. A gate, on the other hand, is deterministic. Same input, same output every single time. It can't be persuaded because it doesn't read English. It evaluates policy. One gives you a probability, the other gives you a guarantee. So how often does it take the shortcut? While it depends on the model, the task, and the pressure, the practitioners typically see failures in the range of 1 to 5%. But the exact number doesn't matter. Pick whichever you believe. 1% of 10,000 tasks a day is 100 failures a day. 5% is 500. Furthermore, if a task has 5 steps, and each step is 99% reliable, the whole process only works about 95% of the time because errors compound. Whatever number you choose, the conclusion is identical. Now look at what those failures actually mean. In privacy, 100 times a day, a customer's data goes somewhere it shouldn't. In security, that 1% isn't a rare glitch. It's a reliable exploit because an attacker just retries until the shortcut opens. And in compliance, you cannot evidence a probabilistic control. When an auditor asks you to prove a failure cannot happen, we told it not to, and it usually listens is not an answer. A deterministic gate produces a decision log, which is proof. A prompt produces hope. So, the fix isn't a sterner instruction. You don't fix the intern with a firmer memo, you lock the side door. Let the model be creative in the middle. That flexibility is why it's useful. But put hard, deterministic enforcement at the edges. Now, on the path every action must travel, the model proposes and the gate disposes. To be fair, this cuts both ways. Determinism isn't free. Rules can't capture every judgment call. They add engineering work, and a badly written rule blocks legitimate progress. The answer is neither no AI nor rules for everything. It's creativity in the middle and certainty at the boundary, around money and personal data and anything you can't undo. So here's the takeaway. A probabilistic system cannot give you a guarantee, no matter how firmly you word the prompt. Usually complies is not a control. At scale, 1% isn't a rounding error. It's a daily incident report. If a rule matters, it cannot live inside the model. It has to live outside it, where it can't be talked out of. So tell me in the comments, would you accept an AI that follows the rules 99% of the time? With your money, your medical records, or your data, I'll be down there. My name is Papave Bombando, and I'm here to guide you through the world of AI, so you never have to trade your privacy for progress. See you in the next one.